this review session, we are going to evaluate some limits. Number 1, find limit of 3x plus 2 as x approaches 4. When x is getting close to 4, 3x is getting close to 12. Therefore, 3x plus 2 is getting close to 14. This means limit of 3x plus 2 as x approaches 4 is 14. Question number 2, limit of x3 as x approaches 3. When x is getting close to 3, x to the power of 3 is getting close to 27. Therefore, limit of x3 as x approaches 3 is 27. Question number 3, limit of x2 plus 8x plus 7 divided by x2 minus 1 as x approaches negative 1. When x approaches negative 1, both the numerator and the denominator of x2 plus 8x plus 7 over x2 minus 1 are approaching 0. To evaluate this limit, we have to reduce the fraction. The numerator can be broken down to x plus 1 times x plus 7. And the denominator can be factored as x plus 1 times x minus 1. Since x is not negative 1, x plus 1 is not 0, therefore we can divide both numerator and the denominator by x plus 1. The given limit would be the limit of x plus 7 over x minus 1 as x approaches negative 1, which is 6 over minus 2, that is negative 3. Question number 4. Limit of x2 minus 5x plus 6 over x2 minus 2x as x approaches 2. If we substitute 2 into the function, we have 0 over 0. This limit is indeterminate form. We factor the numerator, x minus 2 times x minus 3. The denominator, x times x minus 2. The limit would be limit of x minus 2 times x minus 3 over x times x minus 2 as x approaches 2. We reduce the fraction by x minus 2 as we expected. 2 makes both the numerator and the denominator 0. Therefore, x minus 2 is the common factor between the numerator and the denominator. The limit would be the same as limit of x minus 3 over x as x approaches 2, which is negative 1 over 2. Question number 5, limit of 8x3 minus 1 over 2x minus 1 as x approaches 1 over 2. Again, if we plugging 1 over 2 into 8x3 minus 1 over 2x minus 1, we get 0 over 0. We factor the numerator, it's difference of cubes. It can be written as 2x minus 1 times 4x2 plus 2x plus 1. The denominator is 2x minus 1 as x approaches 1 over 2. Reduce the fraction, plug in the number. The limit would be the same as limit of 4x2 plus 2x plus 1 as x approaches 1 over 2, and this can be done by direct substitution method. I just remind you, a3 minus b3 is a minus b times a2 plus ab plus b2, the difference of cubes. Question number 6, limit of square root of x plus 7 minus 2 over x plus 3 as x approaches negative 3. If we plug negative 3 into the numerator, we get the square root of 4 minus 2, which is 0. Denominator 0. The limit is in the form of 0 over 0. It is indeterminate form. We rationalize the numerator of the function. We times it by the conjugate of square root of x plus 7 minus 2, which is square root of x plus 7 plus 2. If we multiply numerator by its conjugate, we have x plus 7 minus 4. The denominator would be x plus 3 times the conjugate of the numerator. X plus 7 minus 4 is x plus 3. X plus 3 and x plus 3 get cancelled. The limit would be the same as limit of 1 over square root of x plus 7 plus 3 as x approaches negative 4 plus 2. The denominator is 2. As x approaches negative 4, as x approaches negative 3, it is 1 over 4. Thank you.